Hey, this is Mike Renoir, Northwest Fight Scene and NWFightScene.com. I'm here with Jeff Bourgeois. Jeff, how you doing?
Doing well.
All right. Now, Jeff, you're fighting Saturday night. This is your debut pro fight.
Yes.
Against a guy named
Urso. He's out of Greg Jackson's camp.
Greg Jackson's camp. And now, you haven't fought in a while. I mean, I know a lot of people recognize you from, you're the head of the Revolution, the Northwest Premier BJJ Submission Grappling Tournament. Lots of people see you flashing your abs, but they don't necessarily know that you like the fighting. Talk about getting back in there. It's been a long layoff for you.
Yeah, it has. Last fight I had was about 4 years ago. Went to a decision with Demetrius Johnson, who has gone on to make a name for himself quite well, and he's earned it. He's a hard worker and a talented athlete. And I started fighting in 2005 and put together a few. Won a few, lost a few. Have fought some guys that have made a name, like Demetrius, Chris Manuel, that was ranked pretty highly for a while and that. And took some time off, helping other people get ready, focusing on my jiu-jitsu. Started a company that puts on Brazilian jiu-jitsu and submission wrestling tournaments. Still have a full-time job, have 3 kids, try and be a good husband. So to put forth the effort that it takes to fight at the level I want to be able to compete at, I wasn't able to do that. So put it on the shelf for a while and have since decided to dust it off. And I've been helping enough people get ready for all those 4 years, to be honest. I've been helping people get ready for stuff and that. It's not like I've went way back in the dugout and now just coming back out. I've been on the field a little bit, just not out there on game day.
All right. Now, how are you feeling? Before going into this fight, are you feeling pretty good, or?
I am feeling pretty good. There's definitely things that I need to work on every day. But there's definitely things I've improved on, and I'm happy about that. If I don't do my best, then I lost to myself, and I'll do my best, and I see a positive outcome for me on Saturday.
When you were talking with your wife Gina, you guys seem to be a real good partnership. Running the Revolution. Obviously, you're a real good family man. What'd she think about you getting back in the cage?
She supports me. If she didn't support me, I want to say I wouldn't do it. But I don't have to make that choice. So she does support me. She understands it's important to me. Not sure how long of a run I'm going to have. So I owe it to myself, my family, and my sons. I have 3 sons, and I owe it to them to reach out for goals and set goals and achieve them, and deal with the setbacks, the leaps forward, the plateaus, the ups and downs of trying to do anything well, and to show them that you just stand up one more time, you move forward, and improve.
Right on. Now, we're here at Combat Sport and Fitness in Enumclaw, Washington. Jeff Hoagland, Jim, UFC fighter. Talk about Jeff and how he's been helping you out. And I know you've been working with James Foster in the past, if you're not still working with him.
Yeah, Big James is my first Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu coach, and he's Jeff's black belt. And I've been training out here, focusing on MMA. This gym is definitely more MMA focused than Foster's is, and Jeff's my best friend outside of my wife, and so I like to think that we have a special relationship where I trust him wholeheartedly. I know he has my best interest in heart, and he won't lie to me. And when I need to pick it up, he tells me to pick it up, and he tells me what needs to be tweaked. He has a great eye for the game. He understands the game very well of mixed martial arts, all levels, and he doesn't try and make a square peg fit in a round hole. He understands how to tailor things to somebody's strengths or away from their weaknesses. So I've been out here focused on my MMA with him.
All right. Now, Saturday night, you're getting in there with this kid. I saw a video on him. He says he likes to finish and likes to make the fights exciting. He's a young up-and-comer out of Jackson's MMA down there in New Mexico. How do you think this fight's going to go?
I think he's coming up here to bring it. I don't think he's getting on a plane to come up here and sightsee this time of year in Washington. It's a great state, but it's not exactly tourist-friendly this time of year. So he's coming up here to fight, and he's going to have one. So good thing is that I'll be there to, give him a nice warm welcome at weigh-ins, and then when the bell rings, bell to bell, we're going to get it. And, it's going to happen with bad intentions, probably from both sides, and I'm okay with that. So, I wish him safe travel here. I wish him safe travel home. But Saturday night, it's going to be me doing what I do. and he's going to try and do what he does, and I understand that, and that's his job, and I hope he tries his best.
All right, now this switch gears a little bit. Let's talk about the Revolution. This is this tournament that you've been putting on since 2006, and boy, I remember the first one. I was looking back, you had like maybe 100 guys, 48 competitors. The first one.
We had 48 competitors. We were under 50 competitors for our first event in November of 2006.
Right, and you've done how many since then?
2006, we did the one in November. We did 3 in 2007, 3 in 2008, 2009, 2010. 2011, we went to 4, and 2012, we'll be going back down to 3. So it's about, what, 14, 15, somewhere in there that we've got under our belt.
Well, and it's rolling. I mean, you get a great number of competitors in there doing both gi and no gi, the kids, real big kids crew. Talk about some of the challenges and some of the goals that you have for the future.
Some of the challenges is trying to find a way to make it just go faster. You know, everybody likes the idea that we do staggered weigh-in times. Everybody likes that they can do gi and no gi for a decent price and all of that. But you know, the simple fact is that you're stuck in a gymnasium all day. You want to be there to support your team, but you know, you're just trying to get it done as fast as we can. We work really hard at training our referee staff. We're excited about what we've been able to accomplish with having trained referees that have multiple meetings throughout the year. Before tournaments, we have refreshers and that. Just trying to elevate what people expect from a local tournament. Everybody kind of looks at the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, IBJJF, the International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation, as setting the bar, and I feel that they do. We're not trying to do what they do, but we're trying to provide a high quality product that, you know, somebody doesn't go to that and isn't blown away by the gap between what we provide and what they provide. We just ended up with 3 more zebra rings, so we have about 9 tatamis that we run, and we just try and keep it moving all day, and just trying to elevate the sport of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and submission grappling in the Northwest.
Awesome. Now I know you went down and competed earlier in the year in the Pan Ams and won your division. Is that right?
Yeah, I've done do the Pans and the Mundials, the World Championships, and yeah, and I just you know, I like to compete.
Right on.
Iron sharpens iron. I don't like to just sit by and let it all happen. And it's, to be honest, it's frustrating to put on this tournament and put all this work and effort into this tournament and then watch everybody else get on the mat and get theirs. And I feel good about what we've done and how we've helped academies grow and forge teams and forge bonds and friendships that, you know, as you're getting ready for something, you sweat and you bleed together, and you're forming something that people that go through a boot camp experience, you know, these things that join these people past just a handshake friendship. You know, I believe that putting on good tournaments consistently helps build that. And you know, to help everybody do that, I'm proud, but I like to get mine too. So, you know, I've got to go and travel sometimes to make it happen for me. So. All
right. Well, now you're traveling out to the Snoqualmie Casino, Snoqualmie, Washington, this Saturday for an MMA fight. Who do you want to thank, or do you have any sponsors lined up to give shout-outs to?
The most important thing right now is to thank Jeff Hoagland for his time, his dedication to us, and the whole team. You know, we've got other people that are fighting that night. We've got Shane, the Black Cat Freeze, who's defending his 135 amateur title, and Justin Ruckus Harrington, who's defending his belt out there as well at the 155 amateur. And then, you know, we all invest in each other. So everybody that comes in here and sacrifices to make each other better, I appreciate what they do. It's not lost on me. It's not taken for granted. James Foster has always been a big part of my development as a martial artist, and I appreciate his dedication to me and what he's done to help me. Fakai, you know, gotta love Fakai, and thanks, Roman. And you know, all the guys out there that, you know, that show the support and the love to the Northwest, because these hoodies come in handy out here. And you know, they're a great bunch, and they take care of us. So we really appreciate the love they show us.
All right. Well, hey Jeff, appreciate your time. We'll see you next Saturday at Snoqualmie Casino. This is Northwest Fight Scene.
Thanks, Mike. Have a great one.